Well, I wanted to thank the three of you for being here to come and talk to me a little bit about what the industry is about, specific to the electrical industry. And I have with me here John Harder, who is a principal for SME Electric, a company located in Seattle, Washington. Also have Stacie Smith here, who is a CITC electrical apprentice graduate who turned out to become Journey Level in 2004. And I have Laura Siegfried here, a third-year apprentice in CITC's electrical apprenticeship program. So thank you all for being here. John, let's start with you. From an employer's perspective on your view of the importance of training in the industry, specifically electrical, since that's your industry, and SME has participated in training for many, many, many years, and I'd like to know your perspective on that and why SME continues to support training in the area.
First and foremost is the consistency. Always turning out quality people that go through the apprenticeship program. They're indentured into this training program, they participate in it, and it creates a consistency throughout the company from the very first year apprentice to a graduate and journeyman and superintendent. They've all been through each of these individual steps, and it's a process. Successful companies use processes and procedures, and we're no different. We believe in that, we believe in the training, and we're committed to it.
So you would say that training is definitely an ingrained culture within your company?
Absolutely. We like to think of it as a behavior. We're so ingrained into it that every individual employee is always shown how to do what they're doing in the field. We feel that they should also know why they're doing it. Really kind of closes the loop and makes it a complete package.
Great. Well, Stacie, you've been through the whole process.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be curious to know how you came about to decide that being in the electrical industry was going to be a career for you.
I actually took a year off and went through quite a procedure of trying some different things when I came upon the electrical field. Plus, my father's a retired electrician, so that had something to play in it also. And with that, I went through kind of deciding where I wanted to go to school, deciding what choices I wanted to make, and SME was kind enough to welcome me on to their team, started CITC, and from there and then, they have taken care of me, given me my opportunities, which I excelled at, and been more or less family. I mean, given me opportunities to learn, opportunities to do new things, better my life. I mean, it's been crazy.
You've been in the industry for how long now?
13 years, just going in my 13th year.
Wow. And you've seen progression in your career with that.
Huge. Yes,
So
traveling all over the United States and going to states I would have never, ever gone to, and done stuff I would have never had the opportunity. So they've given me that opportunity to where I can't imagine anyone else doing that for me.
Great.
It's been good.
And Laura, so you're an apprentice right now, and how did you come to pick the electrical trade to be your career?
Honestly, pretty much by accident. I grew up and I wanted to be a forester. Went to college, got up to my eyeballs in student loans, and then couldn't get a job in the field because the budgets were cut. You couldn't get hired, and I decided I had to do something. And I worked with a lady who did electrical with the Navy. And she said it was a really interesting job for her. She missed it now that she was retired. And I went online, found CITC by accident, and I applied on a whim, and then SME called me, and I fell in love with the company. It's somewhere I want to be, somewhere that's accepted me, and has taught me how to do things, and has put up with me when I made mistakes, and which everybody does.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I'm learning a lot as I go, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else now.
Well, this is exciting for you because you're in your third year, 2 more years to go.
Over the hump.
There you
Now
go.
I'm on the way down.
And the wages progress with you as you learn your trade. So
Yeah.
that's
It's always a benefit, you know, when you have kids at home and all that.
yeah, it is. And John, you came out of the field as well.
Yes, I did. I participated in the WASICA program, which was the the precursor to CITC. Went to work for Steve Marvich in 1980, and there were 7 guys working out of a garage in Burien, and he developed the company into SME Inc. of Seattle, which we all are now. So that was almost 33 years ago, and I've done every level. I was a trainee, apprentice, journeyman, foreman, superintendent, project manager, senior project manager, estimator, chief estimator. So I've been able to do the opportunities that Steve Marvich gave me through his company. I've been able to do a lot of different things, and it's been quite a journey.
So what I hear from all 3 of you is the opportunities in the industry are endless for anyone who wants them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
With all the changing in technologies, we have photovoltaic systems, we have wind generation, we have information technology equipment. With the changing in technologies, there's just opens up all kinds of avenues for different ways to go within the same industry, which gives you the opportunity to specialize in a very broad sense in just different areas.
And that's got to be exciting, working here at CITC to see people become successful as yourselves. There's nothing better than that. And it's just the opportunity is incredible, and I've watched it over the last 20 years.
What's exciting is when they develop their peer groups. The students come in their first year all excited and green and not knowing what's going on. But then the friendships and the kinships they've developed, because they're in the same class with the same people for 4 years. And it's that team that they have in those classes that really develop relationships that go beyond CITC.
Yeah, especially when you come to class and you can talk to your peers and go, well, I'm doing this today, what are you guys doing? And then you learn tricks and whatnot, how to do things better, and then you can go and enrich your company because maybe they hadn't thought about it that way. And then you can go back and forth and, just learning stuff like that people wouldn't even think to tell you about. It's second nature. And then you can see somebody going through the same thing that you're going through, and it makes that sort of bond.
As different as every company is, we are all the same. They all have the same problems, the same issues. The trainees and the apprentices, they come to class and they voice the same concerns, and that's a good place for them to do that because they're with their peers and they can work it out together.
That's great. That's great. I think it's exciting to focus and bring these opportunities to individuals who want to improve their lives and make family living wages. It excites me to see women in the trades and employers that support women coming into the trades. It's just a tremendous amount of opportunity, and I really thank you guys being here and talking about this.
As an employer, we also thank CITC for letting these people, the women especially, the opportunity that they may not have gotten before because they have obviously become valued employees. And that's kind of really what we want our culture to be, is that we're all a good group of people, and without the benefit of having the CITC training facility where we use it for meetings, we use it for employees.
CEUs, getting our CEUs through
Oh
CITC.
yes, the continuing education aspect as well.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it's wonderful. It isn't just the 4 years you're here, it's the afterwards support, or if I need something, I can call here. And having that full rounded support of not only our shop, but you guys too, is huge.
There's nothing better than this industry. It's not a pie. So we really appreciate all of you, and we're here because of you.
Thank you.
Yes. We thank you.
That should be, how long was that? About 10, 15 minutes?
That was good, 10, 15 minutes. And then I can take